Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. So today we will do an like we have been doing perspective for a long time, like 3 4 days. So today we will do something interesting, and so this is the image of fruits I have selected. And first of all, we have been doing with colors till now, but today we will do a value study. For that, I have selected this picture, this because this has a lot of different colors. So how we can avoid seeing colors and we can only see with the values. So because of that, I have selected this picture and I have made it into black and white for this purpose. So something around this, so we need this. Yes, so right now you are seeing this is only black and white, so we have to see the values here. So always we get confused with colors. Even I get confused, like till now also I get confused. So that is why I have such limited palette, so I don't really use a big palette. I generally use ultramarine blue, burnt sienna, and little bit of olive green and yellow ochre, so that, and sometimes red. So this is my limited palette which I use it every time. But today we will do a value study with different colors. First, let's do it with black and white. So yes, we will see this black and white picture, but we will pick different color. I think that is what we call it as monochromatic. So we will do with black and white, black color. Then we will use ultramarine and burnt sienna. So we will use only one color at a time. So I think right now, one second. So just now I didn't have much light. Now I think the sun is back. So you can see some of these. Hopefully everything will be fine till I finish this. Uh, so let me do four sketches of these, and we will do all the four colors for these. So I'll start with the quick sketching. So I will not spend a lot of amount of time on sketch. So I will just, because the again the sun might come towards the uh, paper, so I'll just do it as we let's do. So this is some grapes, this is grapes. Then let's do this orange, which doesn't look like orange or lemon right now. Uh, then this is the banana. Next banana. Then this is another one. So three bananas. Then we have one apple here. So actually what happens, like as a beginner, as even me, I also still consider myself as a beginner, but yes, uh, so everyone is like each step they are learning something, so that is okay. uh, so this is done. We will do another one quickly. I will do just hopefully bear with me for this sketch. So you can, I will share the picture in a Google Drive, like all the lesson wise, so that you can have all the images. Mm, 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 mm. Then this. So I this is may not be very accurate For this image, I will I'm still like doing some changes in this image, like this. Then I will do this. So this is the apple. So I see a stem here. So we are also seeing some shadow here. So let's do the shadow here, and some shadow for the grapes, and some shadow for this apple, then some shadow here, so some shadow here for banana, some here, some. Yes, let's do another one because I don't think I will fit in another two, but maybe I'll make it very small. So I'm planning to do one in black, one in our what color, maybe yellow, because yellow, we can do in yellow ochre, one French ultramarine, and one red. So let's just, so this could be a small one. Hopefully this is visible. Let me do a small sketch of this. Orange or lemon. I get confused with lemons are smaller, but sometimes people also get big lemons, so you get confused. At least I get confused. So let's have a apple here. Then we have this grapes, and this is the shadow. So we are not doing the background today. Let's not do it. Let's, because otherwise the focus will be somewhere else, and we don't want those confusions here. So I think for 2 3 days we will do some value studies, some monochromatic, and if we are you we can also try using two colors in a painting. So we will limit ourselves, because initially I didn't keep all these, because yes, when you buy some colors you feel like using everything. So that is why I thought, like, initially we will enjoy the colors, and let's like make some mistakes. Unless you make some mistakes, you will not know, like, uh, what is the what is the right thing. You have to make mistakes to understand where you're going wrong, or you can go wrong. So it is kind of like saving your time. So that is why I didn't restrict color initially. I wanted you to try colors first, so that we make some mistake and we understand, yes, there we are lacking and we can improve on that. Even I learned in that way. I used a lot of colors earlier. So that's okay. So today we will do only value study. So let's start. So first I will use black, because it was already in my palette, so I thought of using black. So we can study. Uh, so here I can see the value. So here I see a lot of bright. So I will leave them as white, because I don't think there we need darker shade. But here in the banana part, I see some dark shadows, and this is the darkest, and these grapes are the dark values. So first, uh, let me just study some of the darks here. I see some darks here, then here, like this, then here, I see here some dark, Then this can be the first layer where we need some darks. Then let's do this. So here I see some dark values. So I'll just use this, and here also there is some dark. So I am using very watery consistency water, and but I see this orange or whatever it is, it has some amount of value, so I will just add here. So the first will be little, it'll take some time, but later we will get to know the values, and we will just put the right values with some colors, so that will be easy. And here I see um, some light, and these are some of the highlights. So I'll just add like this, then we this, then we have this. So I am leaving some white for these grapes for highlights. Uh, so later we can make it darker. So here also I see that this is something is there. Then this. Then we have here the dark value. Then here we have some shadow. So I think the first shadow is done. Let it dry. Then we will do with the French ultramarine. French ultramarine is such a nice color. I have seen like very less people who don't like, who doesn't like French ultramarine, but most of the people they like ultramarine. So I'm using very light for the first, because it should be light. The So I'm just adding some of, because I have already done it right for the black, so I will follow the same, and I will have it something like this. So I'll try to connect maybe this time like this layer, so that we can have some so these will be dark, 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 something dark. Then like this, let's leave something. Then like this is, so this is another shadow. So if you are like scared of colors, then definitely you should try this method, uh, like value studies, and also do it at different colors, so that you will also understand how the other colors behave, and not limiting to just black and white, because ultimately you have to do it in color. So slowly you build that habit of being comfortable with colors. uh, but if you like to continue with black and white, that is also fine. Now let's use some yellow ochre. I'll use it here, so I'll follow the same for the first layer, then I'll do the second layer. So yes, the drawing has changed from first to second, but uh, there is the light is coming, but we are not, we will focus on this, so it is fine. So I feel this yellow is quite dark. So let's make it. So I recommend you to be very bold in this. Like if you like, you can be a little bit bold. So here I made a mistake in the drawing, but now I don't have any other choice. So let's just continue with that. So this is a cool exercise you can try at home. You can use different pictures, so you get acquainted with the colors and everything. So so you have to like play around with this. Now let's use red. So I'm using red now. So something like this. The same, I am just following whatever I have done earlier, then leaving some white space for this grapes. So yes, the drawing is not perfect here, but I have some time constraint also for this. So professionally, I am a UX designer and I paint whenever I get time. So right now I am uh, so free. So I am painting a little bit free, but I am not fully free. So I have to finish this and then I have to work. That is the thing. So we are done. We see the background, right? That is kind of a little bit dark. So I'll make the background so that this will become the brightest. So for background, I may use so the same thing I am using. Maybe the same color I can use the black for this, so that people not have any confusion. So I'm using this. So you can see this is the brightest of all. The bananas and the oranges are the brightest, like this. Then we have this. So something like this. Then the same thing we will do with this ultramarine one and let it dry. So basically, this helps me to let these like colors dry so that I can jump on to next one like this. Let it be. Then let's do this part. So something like this. Now you can see this banana is coming out of this picture. I'll do the red one first because this part is kind of wet. So I'll just let it dry. Yes, you can just make it on top of that, but I wanted it to dry. So let it dry. So something like this. Then you do this. So here this makes it darker. The most like best thing about watercolor is it is so versatile, and it is so easy to use. You can actually use it anywhere. You don't have to have a big setup for this. You can just do it anywhere, and you don't have to buy a bunch of expensive things for this while learning. Yes, after certain time you would require some professional grade materials, but not instantly. So um, I would recommend using cheaper material so that you don't get so scared of starting out. So you'll be like, this paper I can buy again, so let it be. So I can just do this. I can just ruin one painting. So that is what I do. So I just use whatever I have, and I buy. I used to buy a lot of things earlier, but then I understood the good painting doesn't need good materials, like artistic material, artistic material. It needs a good artist. So that is what I understood after spending a lot of money. So so that is what. Now I will put a bit of dark. So here I am just putting some darks onto here. Let's. So this is kind of a best. So I am, maybe I'll just make it little bit or like less density, so that we can have another layer of dark later. So this is what. Then we see some dark here for these grapes. This is so nice. So nice. Then you. So like few more things, like watercolor dries lighter. So even if you put a lot of dark, it might come as little light, whatever you have thought of. So right now this looks very dark, but let it dry and we will put another layer of darks onto that. So that is in watercolor. So sometimes it no, most of the time it dries out very light. So we have to play around to understand all this. Like we have to do some mistakes and understand. Mm, mm, mm. Then we just have this, adding some shadows here, and then here, like this. Then we add some here shadows. Then for this we need some shadows. So you can make it soft edges if you want, but right now I am not making it very realistic. I wanted that layering thing, so that is why I'm not doing those details for now. Maybe for later stages you can do some darks here. Then I see some darks on this banana, then some this. And this is also kind of dark. Then I just add this. So nice. This looks very nice. So maybe here I can have. So we will make it dark later. So maybe here we can have some darks. The same one, let's do it here. Mm, this may take some time, so let's I don't know what to talk, but just adding a bit of dark here. Something like this. So right now for grapes, I'm not following the picture because I have done some mistake while drawing. So that is what drawing is very important. If you make mistake in drawing, then yes, the painting might change. So that is okay with me for now because it just. But if you want a realistic thing, then yes, you have to have like follow exact thing. Now let's do for this. So I'll do some shadows kind of thing here. Then this part, some grapes part. Let it be like this. Then just so I am just leaving some uh, highlights, and I'm just adding this darks. So watercolor is like layering is the like fundamentals of watercolor. I think we have learned it in initial few weeks. So we that is what we are using now. I think we are just getting there with that all shadows. So this is the third layer. Then we will do the darkest layer where we will actually see all the shadows and all. So here I see some darks. Here also I see some darks. I think I have taken a lot of red intensity, so I'll just make it little bit watery, and then I try putting it here like this. So I think we are good, and it is looking good. Just we have done all the colors. Now we have to do the darkest. So let's do that. I will take some black. So black is running out, but I think for this painting I can still manage. So this is the darkest of all. Here what I see, and this is kind of few things you can add some details. This is the darkest what I see. Then here some darkest. This is also some darkest part. Then this some darkest, like this. Then you do this. Then here also I see some dark, so like this. Then we just have this here, then this here, then some darks here, then here some darks. Then let's use this dark somewhere like this. I think we are close, very close towards the end. This looks so nice. Even this thing here, somewhere, somewhere like this. Then I think darkest are there. I just need to make the stem for this. Then here also. Then I think somewhere here. Then like this. Some details. Some details. So I see some lines. Just putting that here and there. Just like this. Like this. So I think I have put a lot of dark here. I will just take that out with some tissue paper. I think we are good. If we want to have some texture, we can give here like this. If you do something variation you want, so this is a great way to do this. This the same you can do with like the background also. Now let's do the French children. Yes, let's get back. So this is the darkest. Then I see some darks here. Then something like this. I think this looks interesting. And this is some darks here. So like this. Then we get to those like this. Then we, so this is, I think this part is not fully wet, but that is why you are getting that soft edges. I think here we can actually like this is kind of accidents that happens in a watercolor, which you have to experience yourself. If somebody tells you, you cannot. So that is what I think accidentally I have made this situation, but this is a great example of that. Now you see this is the dark side and this is the soft edge. Then here's some digital. I think it is good. We are there, almost there. Now let's. I think I forgot one shadow underneath here. So I'm just adding. So here, two shadows. Then let's do it here. I think here we need to use the direct pigment for this dark, or we can add a bit of burnt sienna to get that dark color. So I have added a burnt sienna into this yellow ochre to get that value what I wanted. Then just added some bit of this grapes color like this. Then here we need a full dark, like this, something like this. Then we need this, then some shadows. So I'm not following the picture right now, but yes, you can follow fully for that. But this is what is right now, what we have got till now. Then something here. I think the first one came nice. Only in the other one I lost my patience. But it is a good start. So I think the next lesson would be I will do it with two colors, yellow, red and yellow, red and yellow. Then I think red and yellow. That's it. So we will do with dual color in the next, so that we get that confidence while we color. So I'm just adding a bit of dark, dark. So here I need some dark, here we need some dark, some dark. So I'm trying to connect with shapes like this. Then I add shadows. This. I think we are good. We did a good try at this. I think now I will just sign it for you to try. I think this is a good experiment. You can do it with any of the colors you have available, so you can just try. So I have used three primary colors. You can use anything you have. That does not matter, but try to use one, and then we go to uh, different colors. Okay, then see you in the next one where we will use two colors. Maybe for that I can take a different reference so that we can experiment, and we can draw a different subject at least. So that will be my goal. Okay, then bye and thank you for learning with me. See you in the next lesson.